Hi, everybody. Welcome to the NFL Divisional Round. Down to the nitty gritty. Not much more football left. I get kind of depressed after the Super Bowl because I live and die for football. All right. So our first game is Saturday at 4:30. So Kansas City, we got handicap says Houston 23.4, Kansas City 27.85. Current FanDuel handicap is Kansas City at 8.5. So now Kansas City should dominate Houston. Chiefs have had 2 weeks of rest. I think Stroud is going to be sacked and intercepted. I believe Coach Reed will have another great game plan. Kansas City will win and cover. All right, that is a Saturday game at 4:30. Next game up, Saturday at 8 p.m. The Washington Commanders at the Detroit Lions. I think the road ends here for Washington. Detroit has been a crazy scoring team. Lots of weapons. Gibbs, St. Brown, Laporta, Jameson Williams. And good news, David Montgomery will be back from the sprained knee. So I think Detroit will win and cover this game. The current point spread is Detroit 9.5. And my money pick, I got two money picks right now. Kansas City, money pick, win and cover. Detroit, money pick, win and cover. I think Detroit's offense is just going to outscore the Commanders and not going to be able to keep up. All right, next game up, got the LA Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Philly has a lot of explosive players, Barkley, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. LA Rams offense sometimes does not show up. And I could be wrong in this game. Sometimes Stafford shows up. I don't know. I always call Matt Stafford like a bad roller coaster ride. He's always way up and down. You never know what you're going to get. So I do think Philly wins and covers this game. Current point spread on FanDuel, Philly 6.5. And then our final game of the weekend, 6:30 p.m., Baltimore at Buffalo. Wait a minute, I don't know if I told you, but LA Rams, okay, handicap for the Rams, 26.6, and Philadelphia at 29.75. All right, current game, last game of the week, Sunday, 6:30 p.m., Baltimore at Buffalo, 27.5 for Baltimore, and Buffalo, 26.8. Current point spread is Buffalo by 1.5. Baltimore versus Buffalo. I think this is the hardest game to read. Baltimore has tons of weapons. Buffalo has had a great year. James Cook and Josh Allen have been unstoppable. Baltimore may not have Flowers again this week. He is also a game-time decision. He's coming back from a sprained knee, I believe. So I think if he doesn't play, I definitely lean a little more toward Buffalo. It's going to be 16 degrees and snow in Buffalo. This game should be interesting. Interesting one. I think we shall see Bills players doing snow angels in the end zone again. I think Buffalo wins by a field goal in this game. I don't know. That's a hard one to read. I personally wouldn't bet on it. All right, guys. So I got a few player props. I like Cook anytime touchdown, Montgomery anytime touchdown, St. Brown anytime touchdown, and Barkley anytime touchdown. And one more, A.J. Brown anytime touchdown. So it should be another good weekend. Lamar Jackson looked like he was a little beat up. He was limping a little bit last game. I'm not a big fan of running quarterbacks, and that's the reason I always get hurt. So I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about this week. I don't know. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan and / Miami Dolphins. So McCarthy, I'm sure you guys all saw this. McCarthy has been fired. So I really would like, this is speculation. I've seen this a couple places. Deion Sanders being named as the coach and the Cowboys moving up in the draft and grabbing his son, was it Shamar Sanders, in the first pick overall. So that would be interesting if that happens. And we don't know yet. I mean, we still have some football left to be played, and the draft's coming later. But should be an interesting offseason. I know Tyreek Hill's plenty he wants out of Miami, so I don't know. Say he wants to go to Dallas, so that'd be interesting. And I don't know. The Colts need help. I don't think they're going to do anything in the offseason, unfortunately. Not going to go after free agents or make any moves like firing the general manager, which I think should happen. This should be his last year, in my opinion. This year, well, it should have been last year. Next year definitely should be his last year. But I don't know what Irsay's doing with that team. I've heard his daughter's running it. So I don't know. I mean, hard to say, man. But very cold right now. I'm not a big fan of it. It's like 8 degrees. Brr. Not a fan of this weather at all. So I think that's so. My money picks this week is let's go make sure you got it. Kansas City. Take them at the 8.5, and Detroit Lions 8.5. The other games, Philly may cover too. That Baltimore Buffalo, that's going to be a close one. So I don't know. That's all I got for this week. So everybody have a good week. Try to stay warm out there, and we'll see you for the AFC NFC Championship handicaps. All right, everybody, have a great night.